Ameren Transmission Illinois began its third and final series of open houses today regarding a proposed bill to build a transmission line connecting power substations around the area. KHQA's Jeff Mondlock is at one of those open houses with more details about the possible construction project.
Out of this 342,000 volt transmission line is going to span through 3 different states. And earlier today, a number of people gathered in Griggsville in order to find out a little bit more information at an open house similar to the one behind me. Now, we're not in there right now because it's a bit crowded and a bit noisy. However, all the open houses, all the Ameren Transmission employees set up booths to explain how the construction of this all would work.
The new transmission line is a part of a movement to improve reliability as well as transfer power faster. Lee Morris works for Ameren Transmission Illinois. Morris said they proposed the bill this past spring under an expedited review process. Under this process, the company is required to hold public meetings like the open house.
And we want them to give us feedback. We need to hear from people. So if your property is on a route, how do you feel about it? Is it at the best possible location? Is there some modifications? Those are the kind of things that we need to talk to people about.
People have the option to leave comments about the plan, giving their recommendations. Morris says the new lines are designed to relieve transmission congestion, bring more renewable energy to consumers, and spur economic development. According to Morris, the newer structure is also a bit more eco-friendly than the current power lines.
They have minimal impact on the land, unlike the older structures that have been used for transmission lines. A little bit more friendly, particularly to agricultural interests.
People wander through the open house, finding that Ameren has a prepared plan for the construction of the line.
Well, I think they had it set up very well and worked dealing with everybody as independents and answer questions that each one had and their concerns. Set up in different stages so they covered from the beginning to the end.
The Midwest Independent Systems Operator calls this project a multi-value project. The route would stretch 330 miles.
Now, funds for this project will be partially paid for by the people who are going to use the transmission line. Now, the actual proposition for this transmission line is due to be filed in November and expected to be actually either denied or accepted in July. And construction of the project would actually take place from 2015 all the way up to 2019. That's at least what they expect. Reporting live from Quincy, Jeff Mondlock, KHQA News.
Thank you, Jeff.